carbon dioxide. It is also necessary for plant life on the earth. There is another sphere of life which spreads over the other three spheres called as biosphere. It is a narrow zone where the three realms, atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere meet. It is often divided into smaller units called ecosystems. Now let us study the shape and size of the earth. In ancient times, scholars believed that the shape of the earth was either round or flat and it had steep edges. In 1519 AD, Magellan Ferdinandus completed his navigation around the world without coming across a sharp edge anywhere. This made him think about the spherical shape of the earth. Now we know that the earth is almost spherical, but it is not a perfect sphere. It bulges at the equator and is flattened at the poles. Thus, the shape of the earth is oblate sphere or a spheroid. As the equatorial diameter is slightly longer than the polar diameter, the difference between the length of its polar and equatorial radii is about 21.5 km. This is due to a slight bulge at the equator and slight flattening at its pole. The shape of the earth is also referred to as geoid, which means earth-shaped. Eratosthenes was the person who first recorded the size of the earth in the 3rd century BC. Equatorial circumference of the earth is 40,075 km and the polar circumference of the earth is 40,008 km. The equatorial diameter is about 12,757 km and the polar diameter is 12,714 km. Now let us study about the proofs of the earth's shape. There are various observations made by early scholars such as Aristotle, Pythagoras, Magellan, Aryabhata, Columbus, etc. confirming the spherical shape of the earth. There are a number of reasons for the belief. All celestial bodies are spherical. Sun, moon and all other celestial bodies appear to have circular outline. Since Earth too belongs to the same system, therefore, Earth also is spherical in shape. Circumnavigation of the Earth. People traveling around the world in different directions come back to the starting point, and this shows that the Earth is spherical in shape. Line of visibility increases with the height. A ship coming towards the port does not show the whole of it at one time and can't be seen at a time from the seashore. This shows that the sea level has a curved surface. For example, if we watch a ship in figure A, where the earth is shown as spherical, the ship is approaching the land from the horizon. So first, we see the smoke as the entire ship lies below the line of visibility or sight, and gradually the entire ship can be seen as it comes up over the horizon. If we watch the ship in figure B, where the earth is shown as flat, we would be able to see the whole ship all at once. So thus this was a proof that line of visibility helps in proving the shape of the earth. Now sunrise and sunset. Sunrise and sunset don't take place at all places on the earth at the same time. This fact itself proves that the earth is not flat disk but a spherical body. For example, in figure A, the earth is flat. So the time of sunshine and sunset would be exactly at the same time at all places of the earth. In figure B, the earth is spherical. So the time of sunrise and sunset would not be same at all places of the earth. Now, the next factor, horizon is circular. The distant horizon is always and everywhere circular if watched from a cliff or viewed from the deck of the ship. The Earth's surface is curved. To prove it, Bedford Canal experiment was conducted. 3 tall poles were fixed in a level canal in England at a distance of 5 kilometers from each other. It was assumed that the poles A, B, C would be rising to the same height above the water level of the canal. When the 3 poles were seen through the telescope, the line of sight intersected with the middle pole, B, which was higher by 1.8 meter than poles A and C. Thus, it was concluded that this would not have been possible if the earth was flat. Now students, let us study about the earth as the home of humankind. And the conditions that exist here. The earth, being a living planet, is home to humankind. It is the only planet in the solar system where life exists because of water, atmosphere, solid crust, and right distance from the sun. With regard to the distribution of land and water, the earth is the only planet where there is water. Where there is water, more than twice as much as water as land. Thus, the distribution of land and water is uneven. A careful study of the globe also reveals the distribution of land and water. There is an antipodal arrangement of land and water on the earth. There is an antipodal arrangement of land and water on the earth because there is land in one part of the globe and there is water opposite to it on the other side of the earth. The greatest land masses form an almost complete girdle in the northern hemisphere, whereas in the southern hemisphere the land masses are the narrow.